just review with him that the whip is not going to hurt him, that it's just a tool. Good boy. Good boy. This is Whiskey's third lesson being bitted up. Good boy. His biggest issue is he's resistant. Lower your head. Lower your head. We're going to teach him to drop his head and start building the proper neck top line. Here, Whiskey. We're going to bit him up so he learns to give the bit using rubber rein extenders, so that it doesn't teach him to just brace against the bit, but to give. And it's also going to help him develop the neck muscles that he needs for a proper carriage. We're not going to push him very hard. We're just going to do a couple of minutes with this because we don't want him getting sore. We're going to see how he is after having done this properly one other time. Should already start getting the concept, even though our lessons were short, the concept of giving to the bit when he's asked to. So I'm predicting that he's going to quickly go into the proper carriage once we ask him to move. And he's already relaxing in the face. Good boy. He had a very high head carriage before. Lost his head a lot trying to avoid the bit. This exercise, the reins don't need to be perfectly symmetrical because he's not working in a straight line anyhow. It's not going to be that rigid. Good boy. We're going to let him think about it for just a second. We don't want to surprise him into the motion. Good boy. We want to ease him into it. Come on. Move out. Good boy. Good boy. Already 10 times better than the other day. Showing his resistance with his swishing heel and is wanting to turn into me rather than doing as he's asked. Every time I ask him to do something, he swishes his tail. And eventually he'll quit doing that when he realizes it's a partnership. Getting him up is going to teach him to adopt a rounder profile rather than hollowing his back, which he's doing now. We want him to start to lower his head, strengthen his loin muscles. That'll prevent future back injuries, and it will make him smoother. So we're going to bit him up probably every day for about 30 days because he needs a lot of muscle development. And he's bobbing his head not because he's lame, but because he doesn't know how to carry his head properly. And his habit has been to raise his head to avoid contact with the bit. Probably not his fault. He's bitted pretty severely right now, so we're only going to do this for a couple of minutes. Again, we don't want him jumping into it or surprising him. We want him to learn that on his own, he needs to lower his head, be comfortable. There we go. Good boy. If he makes 2 passes around like this, we're going to call it good for the bitting.